All right, what's up guys? It's Britt here with Gonz Noke and Become Nova, and in this video I'm going to talk about 3 of the biggest mistakes that I have made when it comes to tracking my macros, aka flexible dieting, aka if it fits your macros, that style of dieting. I'm going to talk about 3 biggest mistakes that I have made, and so you can prevent yourself from making those same mistakes and see better results. So let's get into this. Okay, so just for reference, I've followed flexible dieting for about 3 to 4 years now, and I absolutely love it, and it's definitely the style of dieting that I recommend most people try, at least at first, just to kind of get the hang of things and understand calories and macros a lot better. Now, obviously, with whatever diet you end up doing, calories are going to matter, and whether you're counting calories or not, calories are going to count. So the first mistake that I have made is dieting every single day, and so let me explain. Basically, what I would do is I put myself in a deficit, as you should, but then I would eat that many calories every single day for time frames of 12 to even 17 weeks at a time. And yes, it works, obviously. You know, if I was eating, let's say 2,000 calories a day, I would eat that 2,000 calories every single day and I would lose weight, but I would do so, it would be too hard, honestly. I would have to rely a lot on discipline, and yes, you know, I had the discipline to do it, but just always dieting every single day made my workouts a lot harder. It made my performance in the gym decrease, and altogether what I should have done is incorporate more higher calorie days, like refeeds and things like that. And if I would have done that, which is exactly what I do now, and it's especially what we do with our clients, we would have seen better results. We would have had better body composition by the end of it. We'd have had, you know, a better experience and an easier experience dieting in general. So the number one mistake was just dieting every single day and not taking diet breaks or refeeds or having higher calorie days. Now, mistake number 2 I made, this was a huge mental one for me, but I thought because it was, you know, flexible dieting and you can eat whatever you want essentially, and yes, that works, but what I would end up doing is thinking that I almost had to fit in junk food or you know, like desserts, things like that. And on this quest to make sure that I could fit in my dessert every single day like I thought that I had to, I would end up having to eliminate a lot of calories throughout my day to save up for that dessert at the end of the day. And it got to the point where I was like, oh man, you know, I can't eat for, you know, 6 more hours because I got to eat my Oreos later. And it was just such a terrible habit to get into. And it was definitely just a mental barrier that I had to break. So eventually I was able to break that barrier and realize, like, you know what? I don't actually have to have junk food today. I don't actually have to have a dessert every single day, and certainly don't have to eat, you know, like, I don't know, 10 Oreos or whatever it may be every single day. And as soon as I overcame that mental barrier, I was able to eat like a normal human being and lose weight a lot more effectively and not get in such just this mental weirdness that came with it. So I guess that's mistake number 2 that I was making with flexible dieting and if it fits your macros, is thinking, yes, like, you have that flexibility. That doesn't mean that you always have to use it though. And mistake number 3, which I was making and that I have thankfully fixed, is just not moving enough. And so yes, this isn't a mistake that is only for, you know, flexible dieting. This is a mistake in dieting in general. But what I would end up doing is maybe part of it being just so food focused, or thinking like that the diet aspect or the nutritional aspect of the diet would be enough. But I would end up, you know, going to the gym, maybe doing cardio, and then coming home and just sitting around and doing nothing all day. And so I can actually look back on my iPhone and see the average steps that I used to be averaging every single day, and I was averaging anywhere, you know, around 2, 3, maybe 4,000 steps a day. And so at that point, it's like, yeah, it's really cool that I'm doing 30, 45 minutes of cardio at the gym and eating in this huge deficit from my diet. But then I'm coming home and sitting around doing absolutely nothing. And so what I've done now is I track my steps. I actually hit 10,000 steps every single day. Can't remember the last time I missed it. And it's just something that I do. It's really easy, honestly. I just go on walks and I live an active, healthy lifestyle, and just eating and just walking 10,000 steps a day. You know, on average, you're gonna burn roughly 100 calories per 2,000 steps, according to, you know, the average person. So if I'm averaging 7,000 extra steps today, you can do the math. That's what, 350 extra calories that I'm potentially burning, maybe even a little bit more, just from counting my steps every single day. And what this does for me is it allows me to be more normal and eat the regular amount of calories that someone my size should be. And so it doesn't even feel like I'm dieting as much anymore. And so this is a huge mistake that people will make is, they're going too aggressively on their calories or their cardio, and they could just, pick and choose where the deficit comes from, and specifically just be moving more throughout the day and getting more non-exercise activity, thermogenesis, aka NEAT, just walking around, moving more. That way that the deficit is coming from different tools and resources rather than just starving yourself, things like that. So those are the three biggest mistakes I've made. And if you can, learn from my mistakes and just hop in it and do it right the first time, you're gonna have a way better time dieting and you're gonna see awesome results. So that being said, if you are interested, I'm going to leave our coaching link down below, and we can get you set up on an awesome plan right away, so you don't even have to try to figure it out on your own. We can help you, we can guide you, make sure that you're doing it right the first time from the get-go, and just know that our clients see awesome results. And yeah, if you did learn something from this video, make sure to give it a like and leave a comment below your thoughts. Make sure to share it with all your friends who also need to hear this information and learn something new. And without further ado, we will see you in the next video. So peace out.